Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting Reviews. So, I'm Random Ross and today I review Theatre of Blood. Why, do have some more. So this is a dark comedy horror directed by Douglas Hickox. Starring the legend that is Vincent Price, Diana Rigg and Ian Hendry. So this is a film following Vincent Price, who plays a Shakespearean actor called Edward Lionheart, and Diana Rigg plays his daughter Edwina Lionheart, with Ian Hendry playing Peregrine Devlin. So this follows, like I say, Edward Lionheart, played by Vincent Price, who is on a murderous rampage for feeling wronged for not receiving a Best Actor award by some critics, and in an angry rage he fakes a suicide and a few years later picks them off one by killing them in recreational ways of Shakespeare plays, and also likes to portray the characters, or sometimes somewhat modernised characters, in this play, from each play, and he picks these critics off one by one, and he just loses the plot in his ways, and Diana Rigg, who plays his daughter, is his accomplice, and she's been helping him the whole time. So, enough with the plot, let's get to my likes and dislikes. First of all, does it really need saying on how brilliant Vincent Price was in this film? He just sold it for me, you know, from his acting, and he had like many different character personas in this, from when he killed each critic. One of the kills that I do remember, now I saw this when I was 13, and I recently rewatched it, and it was my second viewing, and one kill that I do remember was the critic that had the little poodles. I remember that scene because he cooked the dogs and made him eat them, fooled him into eating them. I remember that kill, and I've forgotten a lot about all the other kills. I even forgot the huge twist that his accomplice, the guy with the tash and the afro and sunglasses, was actually his daughter the whole time, played by Diana Rigg. She was brilliant in this, and she was beautiful too. She looked really young in this because it was the 70s. In that same year, 73, she was also the Bond girl in Live and Let Die. And of course she still acts to this very day. She was in Game of Thrones, and was even in an episode of Doctor Who in 2013. So she was a great supporting actress in this, and also Ian Hendry. He too was a good support actor in this. He was the movie's protagonist, as he noticed his colleagues were getting killed off one by one, and knowing he would be on that list, and almost does meet his demise till the finale of this film. I also like the wardrobe Vincent Price had during the flashback scene with the critics when he felt wronged by them, and then in the final act when I love that wardrobe. You know, he kind of does dress like John Pertwee as the third Doctor. I see why some American fans fan-casted him as the third incarnation of the Doctor if Doctor Who was a US show. I like that wardrobe he wore. Yeah, very dandy. I also like the score in this too. It had such a great score and music in this, especially the opening sequence when it shows things in a silent film's way, and how it just as it opens the film. I like that too. I thought this was just a great film all around. It wasn't boring. This, I have to say, is very underrated because I haven't heard enough people talk about this one, and it is a great horror, great comedy. There was comedy in there, but very black comedy, very dark humour, but still it was an entertaining film, especially with Vincent Price. Yeah, he may play the same kind of character in most of the films he's been in, but still, I don't care. He was great in it. And I can't recommend this enough if you're a Vincent Price fan. Even Emma at Spooky Astronauts, finds this film underrated, and she too loves it, and I do as well. From rewatching it, took me 16 years to actually watch it again. I don't know why, but there you go. So, final thoughts and ratings now. So, Theatre of Blood is a good film. I'd say it has stood the test of time. Cinematography and that, I like how it is because it's a classic film. I don't think they should ever try to get remade. So, with all that being said, I think I will give Theatre of Blood, this for me gets 5 machetes out of 5. So there you go. That has been my revolting review on Theatre of Blood. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you're new here. No pressure, but it would mean a great deal if you did sub. But again, like I say, no pressure. All my social media links are down below in the description below. So yeah, I've been Random Ross. This has been a revolting review, and until next time, don't have nightmares.